Hi, welcome to Rhonda's Crafty Chaos. And today we are going to flip this dollar store sign that I got on the Dollar Tree Plus aisle and this one that I got there also. It's a cute little boo sign. It's a metal one, and this is just a pressed particle board one. So let's get it open and get it started. What we're going to come up with. It's already super cute, and I do love it. But I thought if we 3D'd her hat somehow. And I have this little paper hat. I've cut it in two quite a while ago, but I'm not quite sure. We'll have to redo it a little bit. And then there's this one I found. I've taken it off a sign of some sort from the Dollar Tree, and it kind of fits that way, kind of. Probably a little better than the other one. We could kind of cut a little bit of it off, and we're going to cover it anyway with some fabric and stuff like that. Let's see. Excuse me. I go take a little bit of this off, and then we'll put the brim back on. Whoops. Get it matched up there again. Went like that. That's a good start anyway. I'm not sure if scissors will cut it. It might. Cut it good enough to get by. We can get our X-Acto blade out. X-Acto. Let's try scoring it. Sometimes you can just, do that. So we'll do that. We can take off some of this glitter. We're going to use a lot of glitter on it, but not like this. So let's see how we've done. That's getting there, isn't it? That could almost work right there. We just have to extend down these. Alright, well, still don't know if I'm gonna love, or I'd love this one better because it has a brim. I was thinking about taking some of this off because it's a little, I'm gonna maybe cut it like this. I thought if I take a little bit off and see. Oh, I love that. Now I wish I wouldn't have cut that off. We could put it back on. I don't know which one I love the most. I like the 3D part of this. Maybe we could just use that on, we'll just take this off. And we could kind of cut this down. Use it on this, and then we'll put a brim of her hat. And then we'll have the material hanging down this way. Cut a little bit of this off. Kind of like that. Get part of the shape of the hat out of this. We're going to put this onto that. Now, I've got this, it's a Dollar Tree runner, and then the felt from the Dollar Tree is what I wanted to use on the hat. And then after we get it done, maybe put some of this over it. So, you just cut a piece off. And we'll have this trailing down. A little bit more. This way. And then this will have a little bit trailing. There's the body of the hat. Cut. That part. And that part, so we'll glue them on. Trim up pretty. So we just kind of wound it around. This will fix up a little bit better. There's that, because I want just a little bit hanging down, not a whole lot. Kind of like this hat. So, there's the body. Now let's make the brim of the hat. fold it over a couple of times to give it a little more thickness. I may just glue that right on. Made it pretty thin now. It's only about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. And just kind of cutting it the way that this hat is right here. So I cut it to have a little V there. Okay. I think I kind of like that, so let's go with that. Let's kind of glue this together. Grab some more glue. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm going to put a line of glue right there. You know how sometimes you get the glue on the fabric and you kind of take it off and it leaves like a white, kind of a white spot like that? You just take your hot glue gun, or not your heat gun, and you heat it up again after you're all kind of done, and it will kind of go away. Ask me how I know, because I mess up a lot. And I have figured out that's one thing I can do to fix my messes. That side's pretty good. You guys even kind of see what I'm doing. I've got her little brim here, and we're just tacking it down now. Get my glue gun. I've got to turn this around just a little bit. The glue gun is not an exact right spot for me. I like it on this side, but I've got to get another extension cord and get it mount it a little bit better so that I can have it over here. So there's our cute little brim. And we'll take the hat part of it and we'll trim this off. And I've kind of got a little lip here. I'm going to try to tuck it up under that little lip. You just have to improvise with a lot of different stuff and push and prod, and I want it to go up in there. And I still have that piece, but I want that piece there kind of to hide this ugly bottom. Just glue that on there right now. I love making over signs and putting my own little twist on them. I think it's so fun. This sign was just as cute as can be, just how it was. I mean, it was just darling. I loved it when I first seen it. But I thought, well, I could make it my own if I redid it a little bit. And we're going to put a little band across here. We're going to probably have to make it look right. I want to make sure you could see your little eyes. Okay, now I want to fix this. I've got to cut more of this off. I thought it was fitting, but I guess I put the band on kind of high. So we'll just go and cut a little more of this off. Both sides. Try to peel back the felt. I'm gonna have to cut some of this off. Okay, now it should be there. There, be square. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, now I'll get this all glued back down and trimmed up. A little bit of my mess. It's piling up over there. Okay, that's gonna be perfect. Okay, glue it down. That hat go up on the front part of it. Okay, it's kind of looking cute. Get it from this end so I can see it real well. See how we can drape this on it. Make it look kind of fancy. Piece that's manageable to work with. I think we're gonna just hang a little bit over the edge here. We'll kind of glue that in place, and then we'll kind of tuck it under there as we glue it. I think that's gonna be really cute. Glue it right there. Tuck that in there. You don't want to glue right here in the front because you'll see it. We'll kind of tack it down in a couple of places on the side, and I think that would be just fine. I just don't want to get some glue, big old glue spots on it. So we're going to let this cool down right there. And flip it around again so I can get the sides done. Cut off a little bit right there. I'm just cutting this right next to this hat, and we're just gonna just barely tack it down with some glue. Sorry if my arm's in the way. Black on black, I could barely see where the pretty lace is. We're going to put a little bit of glitter on it, so hopefully you can see the lace a little better. Okay, that's gonna work out good right there. Just tack it around. I had one of my little silicone presser things. This will work. One more little piece here, and we'll get to adding the fun stuff, the glitters and what do you guys think of the hat? I think it's cute. I think it's a cute little addition to her cute little face. Blue strings all over. Glue crap. So we'll remedy that here in just a second. Okay. Now I want to highlight all of these little shinies and maybe put a little bit on the moon. I don't know if we're going to do much with the moon part, but I want to highlight the pumpkin with some glitter and glitter these little things all the way around here, and then do something with the frame. I've got a couple of different ideas on the frame, so let's get the Mod Podge out and start getting some stuff on the pumpkin. Get him glowing. Okay, I just went ahead and put a coat of this stuff called Tack It Over and Over. And this is what I used to use on my acrylic cups when I make my my tumblers. And you just put a layer of glue is what it is, but it gets real tacky. And I just put one on here, and I also did a second coat, so we've done 2 coats on this, and it's pretty much dry. And when you do that, you just sprinkle the glitter on, right on the thing, and you kind of rub it in and burnish it in. And I'm just trying to decide what glitter I like the most and see if I can mix a couple of them together. If I get a color I like better. I really like this color, but it's a little dark, I'm thinking. So I think I like that. So let's try this. Hopefully this is what I like. And I just put it on there. And of course, glitter's so messy. It gets everywhere. And then you just kind of rub it in. Just rub it. And the tacket, it's a Lean's tacket over and over. Just grabs that glitter. And it is so cool. Smear all over. see what we come up with. Make sure every little part got a bunch of glitter on it. Oh, I think I'm gonna love it. I should have brought my little vacuum and could have just vacuumed that up, but I'm gonna try to catch it in here as much as I can. Give it a good whack to whack off some of the glitter. Let's see if we can kind of clean it up a little. If there's any spots that we missed, and I could see a few of them, we'll go back and put some more Aleene's on there and just do the same little thing. So, looks like around right here, we need a little bit more. Right here on this tooth, a little bit over here. Other than that, I think we're good. And if you get it somewhere you don't want it, just scratch it, and it pretty much comes off. Until you rub it again with some glitter. That's why it's called Aleene's Tack It Over and Over, because it'll just stay tacky. Okay, so this is the glue. It's just a white glue that dries clear. And we'll just go back over this. And you won't see where we've patched it or nothing. It's such a neat glitter adhesive. That's good. Get it good and thick on there. And then I want to put a little bit right here. You don't want it lumpy. You want to try to get it as smooth as you can. Over here. A little bit around this little hand. I think that is about good. Just kind of even this glue up a little bit. Hit it with a heat tool real quick. Doesn't take much for it to dry. It dries pretty fast. I can even bring some of that. This little bit I saved. Pat it in there. A little bit over here. All right, I'm gonna knock this glitter. You hit it with something hard, and that usually helps the glitter go away. That looks really good. Couple little spots. Okay. That is done. Now we're going to do some of the little stars. Like this little star. And the little dots by it. Try to get it on there good thick. Dolly up these little dots. Maybe even put a few more little dots here and there. Big old gob of it. Here, and do this little star. Some of them I gobbed up way too much. But we'll take a little off and go somewhere else. Put a few more here and there on the moon. There's a couple down here. Kind of go back over the bigger ones just a little bit. We'll hit this with some heat. And then I'm going to do the inside of the eyes and the mouth with a yellow I have. Somewhere. I had it here. Some of them I got a little thick, so it's going to take a little bit to dry them. Gold. I gotta decide which gold I want to use. Kind of a chunky, and then I got a really big chunky. think I'm gonna go with not so chunky, but it's still pretty chunky. Okay. Got some iridescence in it too, that's kind of cool. I don't know what that is. Just start bringing some of that glitter up. A little spot right there that wants to hold a lot of glitter. Got a few spots over here, some right here, a couple down there. Okay. Kind of go over them a couple of times with the glitter. Get it to catch on there. I'm going to put just a little bit of the glitter up here in her hat, just to give it some interest. Okay, let's shake this off and see where we're at. Need to brush just a little bit more off. Some of these have a little bit. I'll get my little vacuum. That's really what helps on glitter. I have this little vacuum that just, you go over it and it just sucks up all the extra little glitter. If I can knock off a little bit more. It's looking a lot cuter. Here's the yellow that I want to use. It's a cute yellow. Let's get our little brush and we'll go over the eyes, and then I think we're pretty much done. I think it's kind of cute how it is. Just want to give a little color to these eyes. We didn't change it up a whole lot, but I think we did enough that it sure looks cute. Oh, we've got to put a little spider by her hat. And embellish your hat a little bit. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just concentrating. It's sure, I want to get it to stay in the lines and get it gooped on there good enough that we maybe don't have to do a second coat. I think this is a super cute idea. Just a fun little project you could do in an afternoon. Okay. I think that is good. Get the I wish in the videos you guys could see the glitter on these, but you can't. I swear it's so deceiving. In real life, it sure looks different and pretty. In the video, it just looks the same, almost. Okay. I'll just rub that around on the little eyes. Should we get enough on every spot? Shake it off in the garbage. Look at that, that's so cute. You can kind of see it, the little sparkles right there. They're hard to see, but we'll just, a little bit of the yellow got in with the orange, but you just brush it and it's perfect. Okay, what are we gonna do to our little hat? I've got these little spiders you get from the Dollar Tree. I thought those would be cute on there, and they're also sparkly. This one has a gob of glitter right there. I was gonna hang it from her hat, but that's a little much. Maybe we could just stick it on her hat right there. Put a dab of glue. Stick it on her hat. And we've got to do something right through here to look, pull her up just a bit. She's got a little spider right there. I wish I had a smaller spider. Got these, but they're a little big too. This is from the Dollar Tree. Wish I had just a little ring type spider. That would have been fun. I'm gonna get some lace. Once we put lace on her, we'll put a little strip of lace across there. Oh, something like this would, I don't know. Let's get another piece and see. That's kind of a fun piece. Get it going the right way. Maybe that would look cute across the brim. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we'll snip it right there. Attach it right down in there, and then we'll attach it over here. And trim off the extra. What do you think? I think that's cute. It really turned out cute. I'll clean up the little bit of the glitter. I think all in all, she turned out cute. We will do the other one real quick. It won't take too long. I've got this one. And I just want to do dots on it. Big polka dots. I'm going to take the back off. I'm going to use this as my wreath. I'm going to do a huge wreath for my door. because I have a really big door. And so I want to do black and white ghost and that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to do that. So we're going to put big polka dots on it, and I'm going to use the little daubers. Foam daubers you have. Woo. Balancing up there, and it didn't want to balance anymore. Okay. Just gonna do some big polka dots with this. I'm gonna grab my white paint. Maybe I'll use plaster. It's pretty white, and I want a thick one because I want to put some glitter on the dots that I put on. Add some water to this. It's pretty dry. Still pretty dry, but that's what we want, a little bit dry. Okay, I'm going to just pour it in my lid. It'll pour out. There we go. Yeah, I just dab it and get it going, and then I dab it off on the paper and make sure I've got it good and saturated. I usually just dab it in the one spot and then make sure that I got it good and saturated, and then I just roll it around. Sometimes press it with my hand, but get it good and soaked up with your paint. You want to go in triangles. We'll put one up here. I know that looks kind of weird, but trust the process. Once you get going, it'll all come together. Put one right there. That was a little close to the other one, but we'll just pretend that that's good. One right there. Okay, before this paint dries, I want to shake some glitter on it. Just a little couple that we've got done. My glitter will come out. I'm going to be a glittery mess tonight. Okay, so I want to do one right there. We're already out of paint. I'm going to do it good and thick paint. And I'm just going to let the glitter set on there until it dries. And then I'll brush the rest of it off. Do it just a little one right there. See how cute that looks? I think it was just so black, and I wanted it to be able to be seen. So ooh, that's a big old gloobly one. Do a little one there, little one there. There's a tad one there. Shake the glitter on these few before it dries. And then after you do your glitter and it dries, spray hairspray on it and it will stay put with some hairspray and you won't get glitter all over your house. So that's a trick for keeping it kind of in one place. I'm gonna do one off that, do one right there, and a big one right there. Kind of slipped, but that's okay. Do one right there. See how we're triangles, and then this one's a triangle, and then we'll do one right here for this triangle, one right here, and one just going off up there. I think that's good. Get our glitter on. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do to this one, besides put it on a wreath. Once I get it on a wreath, I'll definitely show you guys. So, where are you, darling? Tiny cat. This is my little tiny baby. This is a little pig. Little pig, huh? That's what we call her. She's coming to visit. All right. I'm going to kind of knock it off just a little bit, just so you guys can get a little bit better idea. Kind of looks like a hot mess, but once I get it all cleaned up and spray it with hairspray, it will look pretty dang cute. Then we'll put the ghost back on it. This cute little ghost will go right back on it up here when we're done. And it kind of looks like a green tint, but it's just an iridescent, and so it kind of throws a green on the black, but it does look just clear with the sparkles of green in it. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys will give it a try. Just get you one of their signs and make it your own. Make it your fun place. All right. I appreciate you guys watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And thank you so much for your support. And on the first part of this video, I hope you've seen who was the winner of the last 3 boxes. So please send me your address, the 3 names that I wrote on my description of the first of the video. So please watch it and send me your address so you can get your prizes. Okay, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening.